Welcome to Live with Thin Line Defense, episode 176. And once again, we are Walshless. So whoever you guys prayed to this past week,
It
uh,
worked.
it worked. Yeah, thank you. Walsh is actually going to be gone. I think this whole. I'm probably exaggerating. Probably not this whole month, but he's going on vacation. He's going to be gone for
He
a
said
couple
3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks.
I thought yeah.
I'm just finding this out now with y'all, so I'm just as surprised as y'all are.
076 dropping in with the RIP Walsh. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. There are some special guests that I'm working on trying to get on here. Not next week, but maybe the week after, and then the week after that. So we should have hopefully four warm bodies here. Yeah, awesome. Good to have everyone here. And dude, I was so happy to see Caleb in the pre-gaming it.
What
Good to
up,
see
Caleb?
everybody. Miss you. This is awesome. Shadow Man says nothing much. Just getting ready for my wedding on Saturday.
Nice.
Thin Line Defense is gonna go broke now because Shadow Man's wallet is gonna get locked up.
Yeah. So you'd be like, what are all these charges?
What is this?
Yeah.
Who the heck is EV Mux?
Yeah. She's never.
It probably goes to YouTube, huh?
Yeah, I think it goes to YouTube.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, Cody ain't gonna have to drink in my stead tonight. I'm not drinking tonight.
What?
Yeah. I gotta get up. Like, it's hard getting up at 4 a.m. when you've had a couple.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm trying to do 5 mile, which I've done before, but I don't want to. Like, I don't want to drink and try to run 5 miles.
None of that sounds fun at all.
Right? If I do it tomorrow, I hit over 80 miles for the month.
Heck yeah.
Dang.
Maurice, hello. You are great and you rock. Good to see you, buddy.
Tomorrow,
I know
hopefully
Maurice was on the Discord talking about getting his helicopter license last week.
Dang,
no way.
dude.
Oh, he didn't get it, but he was like getting our opinion.
Yeah.
Oh,
if we should
rotor license. Cody, man, talk to about all that stuff. Cody forgotten more about licenses than we'll ever know.
My dad he always said to get your pilot's license for fun, not as a job.
Yeah.
My dad was a helicopter pilot for well over 30 years.
76 says, Sovereign Joe sober? This truly is the end times.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Today has been
crazy.
A crazy day.
I can't talk during this one then because, people like to chalk it up and like, oh, Joe had too many wizards for the night, They don't realize that that's actually me. Like, I'm not even buzzed on this show. Truth comes out tonight.
Oh, what is Croak Van helicoptering in to comment on X Hot LZ?
Hey,
welcome. I still haven't seen a Rumble comment, so there must be something broken between EV Mux and Rumble.
I had to refresh the YouTube thing when I got on. So
interesting. Okay. Doc Cypher says, bought the AR suggested on Discord. Bummer part, I won't be able to shoot it for 2 months.
What was suggested on Discord? Building one?
Oh. Dan's here. It says, showed up to practice again and got benched by coach. Dan, you're going to be disappointed with practice for the next couple weeks. Your target's not going to be here. Cool. Maurice says everything's good and I'm doing fine. Thanks.
Oh, good. I was wondering about that, trying to think of a good way to bring it up, but I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah,
Maurice.
What did I miss with that?
You ended up fighting some demon last week, and
okay.
He jumped in on Discord, and we have the best subscriber in the world, so
that's true.
They helped him out, and just helping friends. That's what happened.
Yeah. So here, Cajun suggested getting an arrow upper and lower. Cody.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Angry Sarge in the house, just here listening as much as I can. Off duty.
Oh,
Nice, buddy. Yeah, look at Joe's got an arrow upper and lower within arm's reach. I bet you anywhere in his house.
I put a couple of them. Yeah.
There's another one.
I have this lower.
I haven't tried
Nice.
the new pro lowers that they have, or their pro series.
I haven't either because they're kind of. I think I'm the last one to get off the arrow bandwagon, but I think I'm more following suit with you guys. I mean, I need to find a suitable sub, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Them at a company, they're dude, $200 for a handguard. When I understand inflation, but you're charging $200 for a handguard you used to charge 120 for.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like, and then I don't know, seeing all the people at the booth, and I don't know, dude. I'm just kind of maybe I'm being too snotty, but they're kind of turning into more of like that high end stuff that I don't really follow. You know,
Yeah,
Geisley, or you can name off five of
SB
them.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan says my arrow upper seems to be wearing my BCG inconsistently. Coating wear from right and left side is uneven after 3,500 rounds.
That's a lot of
What?
rounds.
Yeah, I was
That's a
wondering
lot of rounds.
what's a standard life expectancy for a bolt carrier?
I have no idea, but 3,500 rounds is a lot.
That's definitely a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
I don't
so
know.
let's
That's
see.
a good question. You would figure over time, regardless of how clean you keep it, it would wear 3,500 rounds. That's a ton.
We're hoping. Caleb says, "Yep, got to keep the firearms out of your hands on a life." Did YouTube shut us down?
None,
I don't think so. Not yet.
and none
Um,
of them for
Oh,
firearms. Those
we
are
didn't have any.
parts.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, those are parts.
we'll
I don't know what
see
you're
The
if
talking
thing I
about.
held up didn't even have a fire control group in it.
if we do get zapped, we should be on Rumble and on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you can find us there. All right, so videos of the week. We could touch on those. We had Walsh's Bull Armory Tac Pro video.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through it.
It was 30 minutes long.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm really excited about 2011. Like, dude, I want to like Bull. I really do. And what's crazy, and I was trying to buy one like 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, back before the Prodigy even was known, I was trying to buy a Bull. And I couldn't buy one. That's my problem with them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy them.
Yeah, and that's something that Walsh touches on in the video. He does like a chart at the end, and I think it's 1 through 10, like rating everything. So grip, controls, affordability, availability, stuff like that. So he does talk about that. Like the availability is a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's just
Good for him.
it's really really hard to get. He did talk to one of their VPs about the VP was like, look, we could increase production tenfold and we'd still be sold out all the time. So their thought is we're going to keep production low, make sure our quality is good, and just sign up for email notifications. I do like that for what you get. It's honestly, if you're comparing MSRP to MSRP, it's
Yeah.
not that much more expensive than a Prodigy for the Bull Armor.
And I will say, with how, because they could go about that a different way, right? Like, I hear you say that, and I'm like, instantly, I'm like, well, dude, get more employee in. Don't let your quality suffer because you're upping it tenfold. But even if you're tenfold and sold out, well, that's still more people getting it and
Yeah,
it's more available, right? Tenfold, 10 times the amount of gun being sold. But they could go about a different route, which I'd be very disappointed. And they don't do that. So I'll give props where props are due. They could charge $3,000 for that gun.
mm-hmm.
They could
Yeah.
charge $4,000
But-
for that gun.
But think about the things that are handmade or specialized or limited production. Like I've been watching. not lately, but I've been watching uh them making smoking pipes in Scotland, and it's been the same little factory forever,
Yeah.
same dudes,
Hmm.
and they're really popular and really expensive. But
Black Dog
Yeah.
chimed in. No Walsh, great show.
yeah, dang,
Um,
getting hate not even here.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So this
so
is this.
they could go a different way about it, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that they don't. I gotta give them props for that.
Croak said that's everybody's problem. I'd have owned a Bull SAS a couple years ago, but keep missing the window of opportunity. 076. Now I want the Bull EDC. I just don't have the money yet. And
Yeah,
Croak
good
again
luck.
chimed
Even
in.
once you have the money, you can't get it. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Tough to scale, too big in Israel. I will say there was, I forgot where it was, one of their social media accounts like Instagram or I don't think they're on Twitter. Somewhere they had a notice like, hey, these things are live. You can buy them now. And I forgot which one it was. It was their Glock type gun, like their Tomahawk, I think it was. Um, it was probably a few hours that I went back a few hours later and they still had it in stock. Like I could have bought it. So if you're following them on social media, you sign up for the email notifications, or you just scan their website like a hawk, you probably have an okay chance. Like maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just scan it, and I don't think I can buy them in this state though because the magazines are too big.
But just
Stupid.
save your ducats while you wait, and then whenever, just you'll
Yeah,
have Walsh watch it because he probably has a little bit of an inside track, and then he'll let you
Because
know.
that ported one, I think I would go with the steel lower.
Mhm.
I would want the steel lower, but the ported, the V8 ported, he called it.
Mhm.
I automatically went like, I need a V8 ported gun. I need that in my life. uh,
Croak brought up a good
Instead,
point.
my now. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. While I bring it up.
Well, I'm going to go off on a different tangent.
Oh,
Perfect.
well, he said every Israeli defense firearms industry is kind of busy, and a lot of employees are out doing other things.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
True. Yeah. No. So my Prodigy is my most expensive gun because I put a $500 optic on over $1,000 pistol. Yeah, I have a problem. But now I ordered the stuff for my Space Cowboy gun, so I think that's going to be my most expensive firearm now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go with Midwest?
No,
No.
I went with Ranger Point.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
and
get a?
that
Did you
was
get a?
good.
Did you get an optic for that already?
It has one on it, but it's just a placeholder.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So no, I'm still trying to find one. They had, what brand was it?
Put
It
a
was the
true low on
Vortex.
it or something.
They Primary Arm had the Vortex red dot down to $150 over the weekend. So I'm like,
Oh.
okay, you can interrupt me for that.
Shadow Man gave us $20 super chat. Says, hey, all, I need to get some sleep. I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but I will post my wedding registry in Discord. If you want to do something else, PM me. Love you all. The community is the best. Oh, thanks,
Oh,
man. Yeah,
Dude.
we'll get you some goody good stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, throw your
Hey,
registry up on Discord.
I know we probably won't talk to you till after. So congratulations. Tell your wife we said hello, and we're not as creepy as she probably already thinks.
right.
And we definitely appreciate you, man.
Well, Walsh is as creepy as she thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not. We're okay.
we're good people. But anyway, so I put it in my car. It said $150 on the email, right?
Yep.
I put it in my car. It said $150. And then I'm like, well, while I'm here, I needed some stuff for the 6.5 Grendel, like a muzzle brake and something else. So I throw that in the cart, and I'm about to pull the trigger, and I'm looking at my cart, and I'm like, why is this so much? Like, what's going on here? And I'm looking, like, in the time that I went checking out, they
Sale went away.
didn't. Well, the sale wasn't supposed to go away, but yeah,
Hmm.
it went away. And it went from, it was supposed to be originally 250 down to 150, and they bumped it up to like 226, and I was just mad about it. So I deleted
those.
everything out of my
I don't know
cart.
why that irritates me so much. I'm like, screw these guys.
Yeah.
Watch this. Go over to Shields and buy something else.
So no, Cody, I don't. Yeah, a red dot on it right now. One of the ones that I'm beating up and doing whatever with. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to do a pistol red dot, but
Yeah, I was thinking about that, or I was thinking about the primary arms, that the Prism, or is it the Prism or the Cyclops?
the one with the big circle.
Yeah,
That's the
That's the one I
Vulcan,
want.
right?
The Vulcan.
yeah, that one that has like the, if you line it up, then you can, what is it? It's either or. You can't see the circle if you're looking through it
Yeah, if you're.
correctly.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
that's the
Vulcan.
one I want. That thing's
That's a good one.
expensive though. Ooh,
Is it?
I think it was like
250,
350, right?
right?
Was it 250?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I'll go look.
Dan said, I impulse bought a bunch of nonsense this weekend. My bank account better break out the loot for when that credit card bill drops.
What'd you buy? Like, I want to live through you.
Yeah, Croak says, Cam, you don't have to pay to go to sleep.
Right?
He does every time. He like throws a super chat in there, like, "Hey guys, I gotta go to bed now."
You gotta go.
Croak says,
next time he's gonna be like, "Hey, wife wants me to get off. Here's $5."
Wife said I can't stay on tonight.
Croak says, my cheap FM15 upper has now become my second most expensive build with the bullpup kit and all the stuff I threw on it.
Yeah,
Golly.
I'll do it.
Robert First in the house. What's up? Big Shug doing Walsh like that. Jeez, guys. Croak
See,
says
he's the one that wanted to go out to the desert.
Yeah, Cyclops is the 1X Prism.
Mm.
ACSS Vulcan is the huge circle. There's a Hollow Sun / Primary Arms 507C Vulcan, and then PA has a house brand with a similar reticle that's a fair bit cheaper.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna get.
Ooh,
I'm not
Dan
getting
says
no Hollow
Impulse
Sun.
Bot
Excuse me.
EOTech
Sorry.
EXPS 3-1, 20% off email from Primary Arms last night.
Dang. Yeah, I saw that, and they had the magnifier too.
Yeah, Caleb
Dude,
says
they had a red dot on there though, and cheap. An EOTech red dot though, pretty cheap, like a pistol red dot.
oh, that E-Flex? I think Croak has one. I don't know if I can't remember if he likes it or not though.
Mm.
Caleb says he did that so TLD has some money to buy something from his wedding registry.
True.
We buy something for $20. He's like, jerk.
Michael Farley says, "Are the Primary Arms pistol optics good?" Yeah, I think for the price, they're pretty good. I did reviews on their micro pistol red dot, which fits the RMSC cut. Yeah, they're good.
And I would compare them to Hollison. I think they're made in the same factory.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
this is the
I don't
one
either.
have
I'm
on
guessing.
Yeah. Big Shug says, I got the pistol mounted red dot from Primary Arms. Heard good things, but damn if that dot doesn't skip around at a painful amount on anything I put it on. I don't know what that means.
I got that one on my X Macro.
Mr. King Arthur HK says, did you lock Walsh in a closet? We
No,
wish.
He went out on a hike in the desert and hasn't returned.
Don't do that. He could be gone for a year.
That's what happened to Cody.
Doc Cypher said, yeah, custom TLD code garter for the wedding.
That
Croak,
would be funny.
it's okay.
Thinking that just says TLD and thinking of you.
It's okay. EFLX lacks some features I like shake awake. Glass and emitter are top notch. Window size is good. Durability is questionable. It does not have shake awake, but the glass and the emitter are really good.
Oh, does not have shake
Does
awake.
not. Yeah, it says it lacks some features I like shake awake.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, no,
We're picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. I just need to find something big enough to go on a lever action rifle, but small enough to where it's not getting snagged on everything.
I wonder if so Trigicon, if since you're already spending stupid money,
Nope,
Trigicon
nope.
has that comp, the 507C, the HoloSun
Dude,
507 competition. What else is there that's a good window size? I don't
no.
know.
I've spent too much money on this gun.
Shake weight. There's got to be some other pistol dot that has a
I'm
wide.
just looking at like a RMSC type cut, but it has to come with the plate that can go on the pick rail too.
Why would you
Or
go with
I
an
gotta buy it.
RMSC pistol dot? Because those are typically the smaller pistol dots.
Or not RMSC, RMR.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know
Oh yeah,
letters.
yeah.
Like
Here you go. Croak
just
says Swamp Fox has a large window. The
mm,
Justice 2. Sean can hook you up, Joe.
yeah, I know. I've been talking to him about it actually. Like I've held one in my hand, I just don't know yet.
Um, Mr. King Arthur, Shake Awake
Uh
is just another thing to fall in an optic. Maybe fail in an optic.
yeah, that's what he meant, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Caleb's
So
asking Joe, do you want an open or a closed emitter?
Probably open, but I'm not against close. I'm just against the price that close emitter bring.
Oh, here you go. 076 says get the MRO.
hmm Maybe I'll
Mr.
look at that
King,
one.
Mr. King Arthur HK says the Acro P2. If Croak and you were in the same room, he would probably slap you because I think the Holosun EPS is a bigger window and it's like half the price. Maurice, you guys rock, but Mr. Walsh is haunting us all with a shorts clip that just dropped. Classic Walsh.
yep.
Classic. He drops the short during the show.
Yeah.
That is classic him.
I will say this, Mrs. Walsh. What do we call her? Walsh Actual.
Actual.
Yeah.
Um, is now. I think she's doing all the shorts, like scheduling
Oh,
them
good
all
for
out.
her.
So if they're scheduled, if it dropped at like 7 p.m. my time, then yeah, that would be a Mrs. A Walsh Actual. So thank you, Walsh Actual.
No,
Yes.
do not
Anything
get the MRO.
anything done on time is her.
Or yeah, anything that sits on a desk for 4 months, that's him.
Croak says my daily Holosuns have never failed to turn on for years. Yeah, I have a Holosun EPS carry on my EDC and haven't had issues with that for I don't know 7 months, 6 months, something like that. Croak, no, do not get the MRO. Dan says if I got a Space Cowboy 357, I would do either an EOTech or an Alcan. Ooh, oh, this is a good one. Croak says Joe, another option, the Holosun SCRS. That's the small
See, I
compact rifle scope, right? Rifle
Ooh, let me look at
red
that.
dot, something like that.
see. I got. I can't say burned. Okay, I bought the cheapest Holosun that I could on the 407C,
407K.
and it
407K.
maybe it was the RMSC footprint. And dude, the fishbowl effect in that was so terrible. I got rid of it as fast as I could, and I don't get rid of stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Holosun. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
talking
will say
trash. I'm
I
just
think the 407K version 2 is a lot better. I have the version 2.
probably.
And I didn't have that issue, so but I don't know.
Oh,
Murph,
solar power.
you want a cheap SRO clone, the Canic Dot. LOL. Just seen a lever gun dude with an AEMS. Oh yeah, that's a big. You could probably go with the AE if you don't need like the extra the screen protectors or whatever on it. You can do the AEMS core. I just don't know if you're safe for what you're getting. Is it worth the money that you're saving?
Hmm. I don't know.
Crook says, "I'm fixing to drive all the way to Omaha end of the month just to get the stuff Walsh hasn't sent out." Well, that and GunCon. Yeah, so if you guys haven't heard, GunCon is I, I don't know if it's a convention put on by Sean from We Like Shooting, or he's definitely a major player in GunCon. So
I said
he reached out.
Brownells, right?
Is it Brownells?
No,
I
yeah,
thought.
that's Brownell. That's not Gun Con. You're thinking about Rocky Mountain shooting something or other.
Oh well, because
Rocky Mountain Range Day.
emailed us and put us in touch with the guy to get Walsh.
Yeah, he knows people.
Okay, all right. So Walsh is going to be going to GunCon, and I think we had an extra ticket, or he had asked about an extra ticket. I couldn't make it out there. I don't know if Joe could,
Mm.
I was thinking
and
about going.
Dude, I
so
like Caleb's idea. Good job. Good idea, Caleb.
What?
Caleb says, Joe, get them all and charge TLD and just label it as product testing and review.
Good
Perfect.
idea.
Good
That's what
idea.
Walsh would do.
He's not even here to speak of.
Yeah.
He would agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Croak said 407K did have some fishbowl. I've bought every Holosun optic since then, other than the comp, and the glass is much better now.
Huh. Then maybe I'll put him back on the possible list.
Mr. King Arthur said, I had a Holosun fail on my Glock 34 and replaced it with an SRO. No problems whatsoever after. Croak says, GunCon was started from John Patton from the Gun Collective. Brownells host it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Yeah, and Brownells is like right east of Des Moines.
Okay.
It's like 3.5 hours from here.
Yeah, so I don't know how he finagled it, but Walsh was talking to the GunCon folks and got a ticket for Croak. So Croak's driving out to go to GunCon with Walsh.
Nice.
But he apparently has a severe cat allergy, so he's not staying with Walsh. He's got to get a hotel.
Well, let me know when you're in town. We gotta go get lunch or dinner or something.
Mr. King Arthur, WWWD, what would Walsh do? Murph said, did I miss the Prodigy review? No, it's coming out tomorrow. I think 11 a.m. Pacific time. So what is that? East Coast. 3 hours later? 2 p.m.?
No one knows.
I can't
No
wait. I can't
no
wait
one
to
does that
destroy
much
the
math.
comments.
Destroy the comments.
You lying sack of crap.
Well, so it's funny because I bought it from J Murph. So it was used. I don't remember if J Murph had any of the issues that you had with yours, like the 25% failure rate initially before it got broken in.
Yeah.
I don't remember if he did. I haven't had any issues with it, but so I had only ever shot it at the indoor range, which doesn't let you draw from the holster, like no reloads or anything like that. So when I would finish a mag, it was like magazine would come out, goes on the bench, and you like top off another mag. So this is the first time I ever like tried doing reloads and stuff with it. And it's funny because it's almost like the first time dealing with the controls. It's when you're watching me, it's the first time that I'm dealing with them, and so I'm like messing around, like, oh, I say it on video, like, I hate this slide release. Oh, this magazine release is stupid. I'm just angry because like magazine, well, I can't do it one handed. Like I have to rotate this stupid thing, get a better
Do you have
purchase.
tiny hands?
Yeah, he's got a little girly hand. Got a little T-Rex hands.
No, yeah, Trump hands or something.
Let me use my strong hand.
So what I did is like drew from the holster. You'll see it in the video. Like drew from the holster, like aimed in, and then after I aimed in without changing the gun, I just took my sport hand off, and then like can I mess with the controls at that grip? No, I couldn't. I couldn't do the slide release. I couldn't release the magazine. If I rotated it slightly in, then I could, no problem.
And it's the double stack, right? It's a 20.
Yeah, it's a double stack. But what I was telling a friend of mine who was out there watching me, I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal because if I'm reloading, I'm bringing it in anyways. Like if I need to do, and I don't know if it's normal in a double stack. For me, it's kind of normal to use the slide release, if I can to drop the slide forward. I don't know if that's normal for a 1911 or a 2011, but that's what I was doing. So it was like slide lock back, drop the mag, new mag goes in, slide release to load the next round to go to town. So if that's not normal, Totally on me.
It's not.
You know, I think you're
And
supposed
they're
to whack it
actually
off your.
your boot.
I was gonna say your big old belt buckle.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
Big
gotta.
old.
you supposed to rag it
You
off the
want a
wall, bro.
yeah. You want a big rodeo belt buckle like the dinner plate ones.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate.
Actually,
What's up, Nate?
Hey.
if you look at a lot of the training nowadays, even with polymer guns, they're
Mhm.
all going to uh, racking the slide instead of hitting the slide release.
Really? I wonder why that is.
Yep. Law enforcement going to it. A bunch
Because
of
it's a
the
fine motors. It's a fine muscle movement.
yeah.
Or
Mhm.
I'm sorry, a big muscle movement, not a fine one.
Yeah.
Murph 420 says 2011s are made to reload without lockback. It's so weird to go from a polymer gun to that. That's good to know.
Hmm.
Dan says Leupold Delta Point Micros clearly the answer.
Mm-hmm.
We're into our Q&A time.
Oh,
Ooh. Do you have
So
questions?
gross.
I do have two questions.
Okay, let's go then.
I forgot to delete Walsh's window from last time though. All right.
Ooh.
What are Q&A time. All right. I could probably do this to make this a little better. There we go. So, question number 1. Do recreational gun owners, I said do they, should recreational gun owners have a say in the gun control debate?
Yes.
Well,
But
yeah, so I bring it up because there are folks out there that are, you'll see like some of those they're referred to as FUDs that say
Mhm.
stuff like, I don't know why you need 30 rounds to hunt a deer. Like all I need is my whatever 243 5 round
yeah.
mag.
That's true.
So
And yeah,
sometimes you have, I feel like in the gun control arena, we kind of get shot in the back sometimes.
Yeah. I see
well,
where you're
those are
coming from. Yeah, just coming like when I hear the words like should this person have an opinion in this debate,
Mm-hmm.
I'm that person that thinks all people should have an opinion, so I automatically go with like yes, of course. Like
Oh, okay,
this
I see that.
man, I don't want to get too far into that, but like we'll say that there another controversial issue that says, well, you're a guy, so you don't have an opinion in it, and that's not the answer either, in my opinion. Like you
Yeah.
can I think everybody has a say in everything.
Yeah. So Croak says, as long as recreational gun owners never ever use the word but.
Yeah.
true. So
But
recreational gun owners are like the sportsmen, right? They want to go out there and hunt with 5 rounds to make it more difficult. I
Mhm,
get that. But
mhm,
in a survival scenario, they're gonna be like, "Why did I bring 5 rounds? I'm an
Yeah.
idiot."
yeah. Like
Yeah.
the
Or if
guy
you,
that got attacked by the pigs. Did you guys see that?
no.
No, but that
Oh,
makes
dude,
sense.
they're hunters. You could tell they're like two or three of them. I think I don't know. Somebody will correct me. It's been a while, but it's like snowy outside and everything. They're out hunting, and the boars, dude, they just started charging them. But there was a bunch of them, man, and they're trying to defend themselves. Boar will kill you,
Yeah.
and they're
Mhm.
trying to defend themselves with a bolt action hunting rifle. Like this, yeah, a couple of them get hit by them, and I'm talking
Golly.
like at least 10 boars running in on them.
Dude, those tusks are no joke, man. They'll
Yeah,
flip
bro.
you right open.
Yeah,
Um,
you got to look that up after this.
the dude says all opinions matter until my opinion gets involved.
Or
Croak
all
says,
opinions matter unless they go against my opinion.
yeah. Croak says he's used, and I've heard a lot of these. I'm a hunter, but I'm a
Yep.
veteran, but
But
I'm a law enforcement officer, but I hate. You're right, Croak. I hate that. Like
yeah,
you listen to David Hogg, who is like the king of gun control debate right now, and he's like, "Oh, I hunt, but right." He goes out and does like
Hunts for
clay
dude.
pigeons with his shotgun, and thinks that he has a leg to stand on. So I guess that's really what I'm getting at, Joe, is I understand that everyone should have an opinion. Everyone should have the right to voice their opinion. But when are we going to pick someone like that to represent us on the national stage when it
Yeah,
comes
no,
to gun control?
no. And I think so. Looking at it more in depth, right? I think
Mhm.
that you should that our we pay we pay our Congress people a lot of money to do a very specific job, right?
Mhm.
And it's my opinion that they should be knowledgeable on the stuff that they're making laws about and voting on and everything else. And if they're not, then they have to sit it out. Like then they don't get a vote.
Like,
So looking at it that way, I think that you should have to be at least knowledgeable on what you're voting on to vote on it.
But who holds them to that standard?
I don't know, dude. That's a good question. I mean, I don't think there's some people that sit
Because
up there
I'll
that
tell you this:
know how to
that
start a car or make a sandwich.
yeah, none of them know anything. So first of all, and it's all their little aides and their staff. Like if
Yeah.
their staff is going to be like, "Hey, this is what we're concerned about. We did some research. This is what you need to say."
Yeah.
They don't know nothing.
No. Or they'll say something to your face and then turn around and like not really to your face like they're two faced. Like they actually believe in something, but then they'll vote completely different. And I guess they should
Yeah,
be
because
doing that.
put
They
pressure
should
on them.
be yeah, but they should be beholden to their base, right? Their people
yeah.
who they
Well, and
represent.
I'll share an example. So Brandon Herrera, he's the YouTube
Mm-hmm.
guy, the AK guy.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yep.
ran
Yep.
a campaign against Tony
Yep.
Gonzalez, who's also a
In
Republican,
Texas.
and he lost the primary by less than 1%. It was like 400 votes.
Dang.
Tony Gonzalez spent $9 million on that campaign. Brandon Herrera spent $1 million. This is what blew me away. So Tony Gonzalez is a Republican. He won the primary. The Giffords gun control group. I forgot what they're called, but they're very anti-gun.
Mm-hmm.
Posted a thing on Twitter, and they were like, "Thank goodness that Tony Gonzalez won, and not this crazy gun YouTuber Brandon Herrera." We look forward to working with Representative Gonzalez in the future, something like that.
Oops.
And and it's like this is exactly what where this question is coming from. Like, if we don't want someone like that, someone who doesn't have our best interests in mind, to go and represent us, why are we allowing people that have these opinions that don't have our best interests in mind? Why are we allowing them to represent us?
So
I agree.
think about the you can call it the war chest, right? So
Yeah,
the money, the finances. He probably had some gun control groups pay into his campaign for that
Yeah.
exact reason. They didn't want Herrera to win
right.
and charge up like the 2A community.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with all you guys. What makes me the most angry out of all of this is that it's supposed to be an inalienable right, right? I can't say the word. I'm sorry. I'm
Nope,
illiterate.
that's pretty close. That's good.
God given, right? Right. Um. So there shouldn't be a discussion about this at all.
Yeah.
Like there
Um,
shouldn't be a discussion. I understand like screaming fire in a crowded movie theater. I understand that. But
sure.
for the most part, same with everything else. Same with right to a lawyer, freedom of speech, not getting tortured in jail. I I agree with all that that's God given and so is the right to bear arms. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Um,
hate that we have to talk about it at all.
yeah. So Croak says, as long as we educate them that TRT KBA, I don't know what that is, isn't about recreation or hunting. TRT KBA, help me out. That's
I don't
just
know.
the gravy of the freedom meal. Mr. King Arthur, I like to hunt and all aspects of
Tactical rifle
firearms.
training?
Retired FLEO. I don't give AF what people like. The 2A is what matters.
No, I
Awesome.
agree. I agree with sportsmanship stuff, right? I agree
Yeah.
that my shotgun should only have three rounds in it when I'm hunting ducks. Like, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I also agree that a piece of wood that I take out of the gun.
Yeah.
So when I'm at my house, then I can put all 6 rounds in or whatever you carry.
Murph 420 says when politicians aren't allowed to trade stocks, I'll be convinced it's not all corrupt and fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There was that one guy with the whole brace debate. Remember when he was like, "This increases the rate of fire, acts like a
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
bump stock," and the guy like, "The internet is going to show you how wrong you are." Like that
The
guy knew what he
internet's
was
going to
talking about.
educate
He
you.
built them.
Thomas
Yeah,
Massey.
he built ARs. So
Yeah.
like,
Is he from
those are the
Kentucky?
People.
Dude,
I
where'd
don't know.
Cody go?
So, probably go look for Walsh in the desert.
Thanks, Robert's. Clarify. It was a runoff election, not the primary. Thanks, man.
Hmm.
Mr. Arthur, there he is. Says Tony Gonzalez is a rhino. 076, I'm with Croak. I hear the butt way too much these days from people who should be on our side. Hey, Israel Ramirez. Yo, guys, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
076, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. End of story. Zach Fett, your average voter is stupid. It's whoever has the slickest ads is the one who will win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Farley, it's literally the only right that specifically tells politicians to not F with it. And that's
Yeah.
all they do. Yeah, that's true.
I agree.
Dude, what does God given mean to the godless? They'll never think the way we do.
Mm,
Yeah, that's why
good
that
point.
other word, inalienable.
Yeah.
They're born rights. It's your rights as a human. The Bill of Rights isn't saying what your rights are. It's telling the government that you can't muck with this.
Right.
There's a difference. It's not the government that gives us our rights. Our rights are already ours. The Bill of Rights says that they can't muck with it. They can't infringe on it. And which
Croak
I
clarified
forget
the
which one.
right to keep and bear arms. TRT KBA. The right to keep and bear arms. Okay. Thank you. XL Tomahawk, do you
Knowledge.
want anything? Do you have money for the thing? Then buy the thing. You own the thing. End of discussion.
Right. I agree.
Mr. King Arthur, under Bruin, according to the text, history, and tradition, the ATF and NFA should not exist. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
What he said.
Well, they're
Yeah,
about to not. So
we need to give him the link to the
Right?
live chat.
Are
He can
you
jump.
running?
Yeah.
Are you running in a local election?
What do you guys think about that? So I've kind of toyed around with the idea. You know, we've talked about we've tried not to get political. Second Amendment stuff is obviously something that we talk a lot about on the live chat, and so I was like, oh, would it be okay to do like a podcast episode of a politician? I think to be fair, you would want to offer it, at least offer it to whoever they're running against. But yeah, I haven't gone down that rabbit hole, but it's something I've been playing around with for a while.
So
I mean,
are you saying you
if they're
want to
willing
talk
to,
to pro? Sorry,
no, go ahead.
or do you want to talk to pro 2A politicians, or do you want to talk to both sides?
Well, that was my initially. I was thinking like I just want to talk to pro 2A folks and just talk to them about whatever it is, whatever their stance is, what bills they might be bringing to the table. But then I was like, is that unfair? Giving a platform to someone that we agree with and
Mm-hmm.
not giving a platform to who they're
I
competing with?
I think it's unfair. I think you talk to both. I don't think you'll get the other side to talk to at all because I would want it to stay Second Amendment related.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah, and it
true.
might. I mean, you may say something that you know how stuff works. They may try to defend their point, and you may disagree with them, and then it turns into like an argument, and an awkward,
Yeah,
podcast. So
yeah.
I don't. That's my opinion. But
Okay. Michael Farley, if you think someone can afford it, then they should be able to buy it. Then people could buy bazookas. Yeah, and
yeah.
the dude says we should have had Herrera on the live. Dude, that would have been awesome.
Oh yeah,
That would have
it'd
been.
be awesome.
Zach Fett says, I don't want to hear from any of those Rhino or Democrat scumbags. So, and I think
There you go.
I have an answer. I think this kind of leads into my second question that I had planned for the night. Question number 2: what is the biggest challenges facing gun owners? What are the biggest challenges facing gun owners? Man, my grammar
I
is
think,
Ignorance.
terrible. Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna say something along the same line, like education or lack of knowledge on people that are against guns.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and I my memory is coming back to me regarding Walsh's recent video with the Bull Armory. How he talks about how Walsh actual thought she's never never picked up a gun before, not really a gun person.
Hmm.
She thought that gun looked so fun that she was like, can I have a chance and try shooting it?" He was like, "Are you serious?" Like, she was like, "Yeah, I think I want to try shooting it." He was like, "Okay," like gave her some pointers, and to me that's awesome because it dispels whatever fear a person might have about the thing.
Yeah, you
Right.
see those videos
Fear of
all
the
the
thing.
time. Sorry,
No, go ahead. Sorry.
you see those videos all the time where they'll take somebody that's anti-gun, take them out to the range, and they're like, "This is really fun. Like I see the attraction to this, or I see why people, fight so hard to defend this." And maybe that's what we have to do as 2A ambassadors, right? We invite
Yeah. I
people
just
out
hate
that
the
want,
fact that that's what they think. Like,
yeah,
yes, it's fun to go out and shoot. It is. I enjoy doing that, right? But that's not why I'm passionate about it. It has
Sure.
nothing to do with it. Like I, I'm that guy that I see that meme where like today 40% tax, and we're just like, here's my money, and then 1776 2% tax, and we're going up against the British. You know what
Right.
I mean?
what
Like,
upsets
Burn
me
'em
is
alive.
like the hypocrisy with like Hollywood, right? So you have all those movies, like you have some shoot 'em up
yeah,
character,
yeah,
and then in
yeah.
real
What's his
life
name?
they're anti-gun.
Yeah, what's his name? Liam
Liam
Nielsen.
Neeson.
He's
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a prime example. I won't watch a single one of that movie. He's an idiot.
yeah. But then you on the flip side of that, you got Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And bringing his name up, think about all the John Wicks. How did he reload in 2011s? Jason,
I'll have
just
to
saying.
watch it again.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
He's a
If you're
competition
trying to
shooter,
compare
so
me, if you're
so
trying to compare me to
he
John
goes with a
Wick,
slide. Yeah,
I
he
got some work to do.
he going for the slide. He's a competition shooter. That same way with the double feeding of the shotgun shells.
Yeah, it's definitely competition.
Yeah, that's a competition thing. You got to
Uh,
have a spandex shirt to do
he
that. It's a
he even
requirement.
had some tubes, didn't he, in the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
The dude says, keeping the level of my involvement under wraps. People don't need to know what they don't need to know.
Yeah.
Robert First, the lack of understanding what the 2A really means.
hmm
Yeah,
Right.
bias. Michael Farley says, biased media coverage is used to demonize guns and gun owners.
Yeah.
100%. And this is something that I hit on a lot when I'm talking to folks about when they try to bring up like firearm deaths in America, right? They like
Hmm.
you hear some crazy stat like America is number one in firearm related deaths in the world, or they always try to make it seem really child deaths,
Hmm.
Yeah.
firearms are
Mm.
top 10 or something like that in the world. And you're like, yeah, you're including 18 and 19-year-old thugs, right? You
Yeah.
pull that stat out of it, we're like 180th. I don't know, I'm just pulling numbers out, but not as bad as they make it seem. The other thing is when you look at out of the total number of deaths that occur in the U.S., firearm deaths account for less than 0.1%.
It's nothing. It's nothing compared to malpractice in the medical
Oh,
Well,
field. It's
oh yeah,
nothing. It's not even a drop in the bucket. Like I don't know this for sure right now. I'm making stuff up, but I'd be willing to bet like more people die from things getting left in their body after surgery, or it's got to be close. Like it's ridiculous on the number when you actually start looking at it. Like what the flu kills.
yeah.
It's ridiculous, and I don't want anybody to die. That's not what I'm saying, but yeah, I hate the idea or the mentality of,
Okay,
well, I'm
let me
trying to. Oh, go ahead.
let me throw this stat at you because I just googled it. So,
That's what I'm doing.
including suicides, how many
Yeah,
firearm deaths are there in the
No, not
U.S.?
including
No,
suicide.
no,
That's
I'm not,
cheating.
that's
no,
the
no,
problem.
I can
That's the
no.
jump
I
off a
problem.
want to,
bridge, bro.
I
Yeah,
want you to include it because it
20,000.
even including that,
Twenty
uh,
thousand.
it's close to 30,000. Okay, including
Okay,
I'm
cool.
saying including suicides. Okay,
hmm
how many do you think patients die from medical malpractice every year?
Oh, dude, 100,000.
million,
Joe,
5 million.
no, Cody needs to come down. Joe needs to go up
200,000.
higher.
Dang, dude. Really?
Yep, 400,000.
Oh my god, dude.
That
Preventable
was close.
preventable medical errors are among the leading cause of death in the United States, accounting for as many as 400,000 deaths per year.
Hmm.
So even if you want to go crazy and
Yeah, but
include,
we shouldn't include it because
I
that's
agree. I
cheating.
don't think you should. I don't think you should. But I'm
That's
saying
cheating.
even if you include that, you're still saying that medical malpractice accounts for more than 10 times
Cuz
the
then
number of firearm deaths in America. And
cuz
if you
then
take out the suicides, then you're under 18,000. Then you're talking like, okay, medical malpractice accounts for 20 times more deaths per year.
yeah. Yeah.
Crook,
I just hate the
Crook says,
mentality of let's take it all away to keep everybody safe. Like I hate that mentality. Like I don't feel
yeah.
safe because I'm ignorant, so you can't have your stuff and you need to call the police. That's what you need to do.
hmm
Man, it's
Croak says, notice all the automobile phobia creeping in social media these days. Two generations taught to be scared of everything: scary guns, scary cars, scary carbon,
mhm.
scary flu, scary orange man.
Yeah,
076, the lies and propaganda from the anti gun crowd. They skew the facts to fit their agenda and fearmonger to get their way. The dude says, on a serious note, at work, people know to come to me for training. I try to share what I've learned over the years. Robert
That's
First,
good.
18 to 20-year-olds whom can't be given a rifle to go who can be given a rifle to go fight for this country.
Yeah.
Croak says
But
people dying from
can't own that same pistol at their
right,
house.
right. Croak says people dying from things left in their exhaust port is probably more than rifle deaths.
True.
I think rifle deaths is like 300 a
Yeah,
year,
dude, that's ridiculous.
and that's all rifles. That's not like assault rifles. Croak says ban assault doctors. Nobody needs a high capacity medical practice.
True.
Zero 076 Liberty. I'm not going to the doctor anymore. They'll kill you. Uh, the dude says take out self deletes and gun deaths are lower than most other ways. I don't even think
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
in the top 10. Even
yeah.
with the self deletes, I don't think it's in the top 10. Yeah, it's
I think
crazy.
mosquito kill more people a year.
Oh yeah. Well, what was it? How many people die per year? I'm gonna look up malaria deaths per year.
Yeah, you gotta look in the U.S. on that one. Because if you look in other countries, dude, that
Well, it's not bad. 600 in 2022 estimated 600,000 people died from malaria worldwide.
mm, I like how you said that. Not bad. How many people die from drunk drivers? How many people die from texting and driving?
Oh, let's see that. Texting
Mm,
and driving deaths. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, about 400 people die each year in the U.S. as a result of texting and driving.
mm.
Four
Lower
hundred.
than
That's
I
it.
thought it was gonna be.
So it says, however,
I thought
some
it was
say the actual
400 per
number could
state.
be double that, as many texting while driving accidents go unreported. In
Mm,
2021, 410 people died in texting and driving accidents, which is more than one death per day. In addition, 644 non occupants such as pedestrians and bicyclists, were killed in crashes
Yeah.
involving a distracted driver.
So I don't think
What's up,
that they should
Thousand?
make a law about texting and driving. I think that they should take away everybody's phones. That's what I
Well,
think.
they're gonna implant it in your brain
If it'll
hole anyway.
save one child,
Yeah. You gotta give
Croak
up your phone.
says, there's another fear scare. DDT just about wiped skeeters out. Then some Karen wrote a book with fake facts, and DDT was banned. Millions upon millions died since then that didn't have to.
I don't know what that is.
DDT, DEET, the
Mhm.
anti mosquito mosquito repellent or
Oh,
mosquito killer.
yeah.
Is
Causes
that what it's
cancer,
called?
Croak.
DEET?
Come on. Yeah, deep. Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah,
here. So
DEET.
Michael Farley says, "How many people are killed by cows each year?" This is it turning
That's
into
true.
like googling weird deaths.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000 ways
What
to
happened?
die. Like this is.
What happened to saying, "Hey, Croak"?
Hey, Crook.
Yeah. There you go.
22 deaths occur each year in the United States from cattle.
Yeah,
That's not too bad.
hitting
But
them when they on the road.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so Croak says DDT is not DEET. DDT kills skeeters and is inert. So what's DEET then? Is DEET a repellent?
yeah, DEET's a repellent.
Okay.
They issued it to it in the military.
I thought they gave us that. Maybe it's the same thing, but that permethrin or whatever, the stuff you would spray on, you could like
No,
spray
that's
it on your
natural.
tent and you could spray it on your like clothes and stuff. Remember they
Yeah,
gave
you're
us those
supposed
spray
to take.
cans?
Yeah, you're supposed to take DEET and mix it with water and dunk your uniforms in it before you went overseas.
I don't think I ever did that.
I didn't either. I'm like, no, that causes cancer. Why would I do that?
I
Well,
took
I'm sucking down a cigarette.
Crook says they used to spray in the U.S. before the ban. Malaria,
Mhm.
yellow fever, dengue, all that stuff stopped being an issue where it was used. Africa really needs DDT, but the Karens won't let them. I love that it's the Karens' fault.
No, I
Yeah.
remember as a kid in southern Louisiana, you would hear them coming like, "Bruh," and a little yellow light, and like, oh no, it's the fogger. So you would just run and hide.
That sounds like something on a apocalyptic show or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what they're doing. They're spraying for mosquitoes.
Mm.
This has been fun.
That's
Learning
why I
about
love the Midwest.
See, and just so you guys are aware, like this is going to cause problems in my marriage because 3 years from now, we're going to be at a social gathering and someone's going to say something about cows, and I'm going to chime in and say, "Hey, did you guys know cows kill 22 people a year?" And my wife's going to be like, "Where the hell did you get this information? Why are you talking right now? Go sit down." She's always like,
Yeah, they're just
know where
going to
you
talk
come up
about
with
like
these
trying to
weird
get one of the mini cows. They're like, what do you think about getting a mini cow? Don't do that. Why not? Because cows kill 22 people a year. You really going to bring that homicidal maniac into your home?
we were thinking about getting chickens for like eggs.
Yeah,
And so I just did a cursory look in my city, and I was like, okay, you're allowed 6 chickens in the city limits. And then I did
Yeah,
like a
that's a
deep
lot.
dive, and they said you're only allowed 3. Like you can have 6 total animals, including dogs and rabbits and stuff like that, but you can only have 3 of any one kind.
really?
What?
Yeah. So like I can
Yeah,
have
and your
3.
HOA probably says 0, dude.
I don't have an HOA, thank goodness.
Oh.
But the city ordinance is like I could have. I don't know if this is possible, but I'm thinking, could I get like 3 some type of hen, some I almost said brand, but what the hell, why can't I think of the word now?
Breed.
Breed, thank you. Some breed,
Brand.
some brand of chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I
Get
get
them
can I
Tyson
get,
chickens.
Use-
Dude, get them
use your
Tyson
words.
chickens.
I want 3 of the STP chickens and 3 of the Amsoil chickens. Croak says Asian tiger mosquitoes will be in Colorado eventually, Joe.
Yep, and
Probably.
poison ivy.
Chickens eat mosquitoes. That's awesome.
Yep.
Hey, So going back to your comment, you should definitely get 4. And if you ever get inspected and an inspector come over and trying to write you up, you pick up that chicken and you lop its head off right there on site, dude.
You
And
know,
be like,
you
all
just
right,
like this was
yeah,
dinner.
yeah, problem solved.
This one's dinner.
Problem solved. Do you want to inspect anything else? You want to inspect how many kids I have?
Robert first. I remember the Fogger trucks. Murph 420. Alaska state birds are still the worst. Dude,
Yep.
they are so
Dude,
bad.
Alaska is so bad. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I thank God I didn't actually get stationed there. I had order. We wanted to go so bad. I was so disappointed when we didn't get to go, and now I thank God.
You'd probably still be up there.
No, I wouldn't, dude. Not inland. Not inland.
I bet you.
Not fair.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Fairbanks, dude. Mm-mm.
If you got
negative 30 on a good day in the winter, and then you can't do anything outside in the summer because of mosquitoes, dude.
Michael Farley says Joe out here suggesting psychotic power moves to assert dominance. Croak says the ATM are worse than the North American ones. They bite more than once. They bite all day, and they breed like crazy. ATM.
That's those Asian
tiger mosquitoes. Yeah, they're literally. Are you serious? They're going to be in Colorado? There you go, Joe.
And poison ivy.
Yeah, mosquitoes and poison.
We do have mosquito, but I don't know why they're down south. Like I have standing water next to my house, and I promise you, if I get bit more than like 2 or 3 times in an entire year, I'm like freaking out. Like they're invading.
1911 Drew, the super chat, and his super chat is $4.99 from 1911 Drew.
Thanks,
that's $4.99 more we can give this Shadow Man for his.
Yeah, so I do have Shadow Man. Maybe we should pick a gift, a TLD gift, on the live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 9 things that have not been purchased yet.
We should pick Bug Assault one of them.
What is it? Yes, those are the best. I have 2 of them.
What's that?
Bug Assault.
Oh, it's not on there. That's what we need to get them. I love those. Do you have the 3.0, Cody? I have the 2.0.
Yeah.
The salt, where you put the salt is a circle, or is it a rectangle?
It's a rectangle.
That's the 3.0.
Ooh. I didn't know I had the advanced one.
Yeah. I went so long without having like bugs in the house. So I kept it loaded on top of our pantry. And finally saw a bug, and I guess the salt like crystallized in there. So I got to buy a new one now because I went to go pump it and it like broke the pump action. It got hard in there. Yeah.
So I have 2. I have one in the kitchen and one in the bathroom, and we have horses, so we have black flies like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell they get in the house. It makes me mad.
I bet.
I'll sit on the toilet and just pick them off. Pink, pink, pink.
Girls like leave the door open.
Yeah. My wife's always like, "Why are there fly carcasses all over the place?" I'm like, "Well, they messed around, got too close to the Bug Assault."
We only have the moths. I don't even know what kind of moth it is. Just your normal brown and tan moth.
Yeah.
But dude, we have those. Like they go everywhere. Well, I wouldn't say everywhere, but you'll catch
holes in your undies.
Probably. Yeah, probably. But then we have the swallow to take care of the moths. So it's like it's no big deal.
So Croak says they come in on used tires from China and India, and they outcompete local skeeters and don't mind the cold.
Why are we buying used tires?
I don't know.
Hey.
It's 2A news time. I actually do have some 2A news, so let's get on with that. We got a question for the group because I don't know. I think Shadowman lives in Virginia or West Virginia, somewhere over there. Do they have?
So can he have a Bug Assault? Is that what you're going to ask?
No, I was going to
say. I doubt you could have that in California.
Are there bugs enough out there
Yes, anywhere on the East Coast. Yes, 100.
All right.
Yeah, and
They
if
have
not, he'll
mountains.
perfectly leave the front door open.
Just
Problem solved, dude.
get him in. 076 says, I'm getting chickens. I'm building a coop right now. I live in the country, so
Nice.
I
Heck
don't care
yeah.
as long as they don't bother my neighbors. Sweet.
We just had something take out 6 of our chickens. I think it's because my wife left them out. Because I built a new coop, and they shouldn't have anything getting in there.
Mhm.
Dang, dude, 6 of them?
Yep.
That's bad, Cody. That's really bad.
You know what you
Well,
need?
Now
we
you're
had
just
Do some-
you're not raising chicken. You're just feeding the local coyotes or foxes or raccoon, whatever
Yeah.
killed them. Jeez.
076 Liberty. Is that Asian mosquito in Northwest Alabama? I killed a huge mosquito tonight that got in my shirt. It was one of the biggest I've ever seen.
no
What
those are
mosquito?
mosquito
Galley
hawks.
nipper. Yeah, galley nipper.
Don't kill
What?
those.
Galley nipper?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard it
Yeah,
called.
A mosquito
that's
hawk.
just a.
Mosquito hawk.
They have
Yeah.
2 names: cougar or mountain lion. Same thing.
Galley nipper.
Yeah, I went my whole life thinking that they eat mosquito. They don't. I'm gonna ruin
Oh,
it for
really?
everybody else. It's been ruined for me. They don't even kill mosquito. They don't do it. Pisses me off, but
Hmm.
they just fly around, dude.
Why are they
That's
called
it?
mosquito hawks?
I don't know. Greatest lie ever told,
What?
I guess.
Why do people lie? That hurts my feelings.
Right, dude? I went my whole life, and now I ruined your childhood too. I went that kid as a kid, like, no, don't kill that one. They
Yep.
kill mosquitoes. I
I
would
did
catch
that
them and
with
let them out
Daddy
there all
Longlegs.
over England.
Daddy Longlegs too. I'm like, don't kill those.
Yep. And I went told that daddy longlegs were the most poisonous spider in the world. That's why they didn't build
are.
webs. 'Cause they just bite something and it kills it.
Yeah.
I guess that's a lie too.
This is so weird. Okay, so again, man, our live chat tonight is completely random. So I googled galley
fire.
nipper
That's what you're
versus
supposed to
mosquito
say.
hawk,
Yeah.
and
Same
this is
thing.
what I get. So their actual name for them, their common name is crane fly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They're also
Yeah,
called
it's a crane fly.
mosquito hawks, mosquito eater, skeeter eater, galley nipper, golly whopper, and daddy longlegs.
That's not a daddy longleg. We know
I,
what daddy longleg
I
is.
know.
And Michael Farley, you're welcome for ruining it for you, dude. You're
yeah.
welcome.
He
If I had to
says,
suffer
wait.
through that, everybody has to suffer through that.
He says, wait. Mosquito eaters don't actually eat mosquitoes.
Nope.
That is sad.
Adult
Yeah,
galley
crane
nippers,
flies.
also known as crane flies, don't eat mosquitoes or other bugs. They are more likely to eat plant nectar and only live for a few days as flying adults. However, galley nipper larvae can eat mosquito larvae, which can
Oh.
help reduce mosquito populations.
Hey,
So don't
I'll
kill the
take it.
babies.
I'll take that if I win. Well, if
Okay.
you kill the
Well,
adults, they can't make more babies, so
Exactly.
leave them alone.
I was just gonna say that.
Now I'm going to start killing all these crane flies I see. Telling my kid,
Don't kill them.
What?
No, they have to
My
have sex.
life is a lie. Yeah, you get. They only have
Oh, I
2
see.
days to live anyway. They gotta breed.
Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Dang it. Oh yeah, 2A Doc's have a reminder. 2A related. SF soldier smoked some foreign agents at his house. What?
Wait,
Huh?
what?
He says SF soldier smoked some foreign agents at his house.
That's
Um,
two-way news right
so,
there.
Dude, that
so-
sounds like Hollywood. You know what I mean? That never happens.
all right. So 2A news.
Mhm.
Washington Gun Law posted like a 3-minute video today because it was huge news. The
Mhm.
Supreme Court. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like huge 2A news, but it was more First Amendment. The NRA versus Vulo case. It had to do with like New York. Someone in the state of New York was like using their position to. I'm totally butchering it, but like badmouth the NRA and using official New York position and policy to ruin NRA.
Mhm.
And NRA sued. It was a 9-0 decision.
Ain't that crazy?
That
That's crazy that
went-
it's in New York and their 9-0 decision.
it went in favor of the NRA. This tells you how bad this was, that the ACLU paired up with the NRA to fight the state about this because it was really First
Egregious.
Amendment stuff. It was so egregious. Sonia Judge Sotomayor was the one that wrote the opinion about it. But anyways, Washington Gun Law said he's going to be doing a more in-depth video. It was just like a 3-minute thing that he pumped out. Yeah, NRA versus Vulo or something like that. 9-0 Supreme Court in favor of the NRA.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Croak
Did
said,
you see? I think don't let me misspeak, people. Throw it in the comments. It's been like a week since I saw this, but I think they agreed. The Supreme Court agreed to take on the frame and receiver stuff, didn't they?
what?
I think.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
awesome.
what's happening. I think.
Okay, so here we go. Croak says, you didn't hear that story? 2 Chechens had been lurking around an Army SF officer's house for days. Claimed they were utility workers. They weren't. FAFO. 076 said, I heard about that. They were taking pictures of his kids. He confronted the guy and he got rowdy and got smoked.
Really?
I just
It says
posted.
active investigation, but it did come out that the soldier was a colonel.
I just posted the Stars and Stripes article. from,
Dude, that's
yesterday.
awesome.
I wish I could click on that.
You can't.
Well, I can show it but I can't click on it to go to a link.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Pretty much everything everybody said. Army special operator soldier who fatally shot a man outside his North Carolina home earlier this month has not been charged with the crime amid an ongoing investigation. Army and law enforcement officials said Tuesday.
Good.
Soldier shot 35-year-old Razan Daravi. I'm not gonna make that one make sense. At about 18:15 p.m. on May 3rd, after reporting a trespasser on the property in Carthage, North Carolina, according to the Moore County Sheriff's Department.
Dang.
But this only says that there was one person, but
Not 2.
that doesn't mean, yeah.
That's
Oh, and
crazy.
he's from Fort Liberty.
What was that? What was the name of that, or what they used to call it?
Wasn't it Riley?
Oh, that was Fort Bragg.
Was it Bragg? It was one of them. It was one of them racist generals.
Yeah. Darn.
Dude, and then it's all last week. I'm sorry, I'm off my game tonight. But he also did a video about how something happened. I forget what it was, but something happened to where it might open the door, might open the door to the NFA and suppressors being on it.
Oh, I think I did see something about that.
Yeah, it was a good video.
I messaged him on Twitter. He posted something, and I was like, "Mr. Kirk, please come, please come on our live chat during the 2A news." Mr. Kirk, I messaged him 4 times. Mr. Kirk, please join us for our Everyman's Arsenal podcast. Talk about 2A stuff. He hasn't responded. He's probably like, this weirdo, this weird guy. Croak says only one took the room temperature challenge, but there were 2. Fort Bragg is now Liberty. I like that, the room temp challenge.
Yep.
You haven't heard that?
Nope, never heard that. Mike Farley, didn't one of the circuit courts recently rule that felons that served their sentence deserve to get their 2A rights restored?
Yeah, the 10th.
Where's the 10th out of?
California.
No, that's the 9th.
Then the 9th.
What?
The 9th ruled that.
Yeah, that was. I remember that was a weird one.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they'll give guns to anybody except for law-abiding citizens.
Yeah. Maurice Barlow, nice job, self-defense, and but survive a drive-by shooting and then talk about gun control. Kiss my butt. Walk a day in my shoes, but grow a pair. But I don't have a pair. Maurice, you got to stop drinking, buddy, before you comment on the live. Croak says it'll get shot down on appeal.
Yeah, it will, but it's still good. Still good.
Okay.
Take it for now.
We're closing up. We're almost done with the live chat. Real quick, Let me see if I could pull this up. This is what is left on Shadow Man's registry.
I can't
So
even
should we
see
get
it.
him something from this, or should we get him a bug assault?
I thought, what is even on here? What is this stuff?
It's like a milk frother,
No,
a
What the hell?
hose thing.
no,
This mop is actually terrible. We have
no.
one. It's
It's a
horrible.
mop, dude.
A
No,
home office chair,
no,
a ring stick up cam
no,
battery, and a bunch of different welcome mats.
no. Does
Okay.
it
F,
say? Does it? Wait. Does the welcome mat say anything cool like?
F off.
Better have a warrant or get the f off my property or
No,
something like that.
no, it says welcome.
Yeah, no. Then no.
All right.
Or we get them a cool mat, like an actual
Marco
cool one.
Farley says get him Nerf guns. Oh, Doc Cyber
I
says we
wish
have
we
those
had.
chairs in my office. They're terrible.
I wish we had like a custom gun mat, like what Joe has.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. This one, cool.
Croak says milk frother sucks. So does everything else, but it's not for Cam. It's for Mrs. Shadow.
That's true. That's true.
Cody, you know where we get our shirts
It's
now?
his day too. It's his day too.
Yeah.
What's that?
You know where we get our shirts now from that one site?
Yeah.
That's where Sean bought me this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It wouldn't get there in time though. That's the sucky part.
No, not for
Well,
this, but you
I
can
don't
get
think
them.
anything. I don't think anything we get them is going to get there in time. It's Saturday.
Amazon.
Yeah, a
Oh.
bug assault from Amazon will get there.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Or
That's
something
a good
cool,
point.
dude. Or a welcome mat that's actually cool. I mean, you guys decide. I'm cool with either. But it better be gun
Oh.
2A / get off my property type of stuff.
Supposedly there's a bug assault. There's a whole bunch of
Full
different.
auto.
Dude, there's like a Freedom Edition one. It's like stars and stripe colors.
That's the one
There's
I have. I have
There's
that
a pink one.
Ooh.
There's one that says Advanced Combat Fiber Optic 3.0.
Ooh.
Dang,
Does it have a red dot?
that sounds fancy.
They even make
No, I
a
have fiber
laser.
optic.
They have a revolver, Joe.
That one sucks.
Ooh, dude.
Well, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's $124.
Yeah.
Jeez
Like,
Louise.
get that.
How much is a welcome mat?
$20.
Okay. We need to find a cooler welcome mat of what we need to find.
Pepper Book Club says Mrs. Shadow made this list. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's why a welcome mat with like a 2A related topic would be awesome. Dude,
Yeah.
it would be hilarious. It'd be awesome.
Robert first, 2A. Did you all hear about the Chicago mom? No, did not. Pepper Book Club, because I had 0% to do with my wedding registry. So, funny enough, my wife, when we got married, she was like, I want our wedding colors to be pink. And I was like, cool, yeah. Like, I had no problem. I'm comfortable on my masculinity. Her mom made me a pink vest and a pink bow tie, and that was what I wore with my tux. So we show up to the reception to like see how they're decorating it, and the tablecloths are pink and this like I don't know, dark pink. I don't know what you'd call it, maroon, burgundy, something like that. And so I was
That's
like,
red.
it wasn't red. I would not classify it as red. But I was like, what's this?
Burnt
And she was
salmon.
like, that's raspberry. I think it was the name she called it. And I go, yeah, but you said the colors were going to be pink, like that our colors were pink. And she was like, so I go, this isn't what you told me. She was like, who are you to have an opinion about about our wedding reception? I was like, I don't know, the guy getting married. And to this day, she brings it up like, I can't believe you had an opinion about our wedding reception. Oh, this is good. Croak says, are those level 4 plates would make a great doormat?
Yeah.
I love that. Mr. King Arthur says, I have my own doormat that I special GSA ordered that has a Border Patrol logo on it. I had to provide my retired creds.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Oh, Robert first said, So the Chicago mom called the cops with 2 robbers at her door, and they told her she was on her own.
Wow. Wow, dude. Because I told you guys many times about mine with the teenager, my mom trying to kill me, and they took an hour to get here. That went crazy. But they told her that. Like, I
Yeah.
want to hear the 911 call on that.
Yeah.
That's public record, dude. It FOIA request it.
Hmm.
Like, I want to hear that. I want to hear that telephone call.
So the Freedom one will get there on Saturday.
Oh, I have it in
We're
my
back
cart.
on. We're
Okay.
back on bug assault. How much is
Yeah.
that sucker?
50.
$50.
Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah, I'll go in on that. I
Robert
thought,
first says y'all need to look up the story. No, so the
yeah, I'm going
revolver
to.
is 120. The revolver has like little cartridges that you load into
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But this one you just fill it up with regular table salt.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Let's do
we're
that.
coming up on our time, guys. Let's go around. What are we working on? I'll share first since he's not here. Walsh has I have a schedule. Walsh has it's a stupid, boring video on Sunday. Don't watch it. What you
Oh
want
my
to do
god.
instead is
It
watch
must be
the
night
video.
vision or something.
No, it's what's in my range bag.
Oh yeah, okay. But yours is the prodigy?
Yeah.
Yeah, yours
So
wins.
don't watch the Sunday video. Watch tomorrow's video, the Prodigy video. That's mine. It's way better.
Bro.
Way
Um,
better.
now next week, the Agilite medical pouch I think is going. It might have gone live, but his video on that is going to be next week.
Hmm.
My Prodigy video is tomorrow, and then I'm working on a couple podcasts. So I'm going to be interviewing Josiah and Justin from Palmetto State Armory. That'll be next. What is this?
Oh, now it's messing up.
It's
Dude, look at that thing. That's the 4.0.
Fire your fly swatter. That's how much is that?
I don't know. But it's got a removable
No.
buttstock. Now it's broken. My internet.
Ooh. Removable buttstock?
It's $70.
Oh, ain't
Okay.
bad.
Doc Cypher said, "We don't have units to send you," was what dispatch told the mom.
Mm. Yeah, and it's Chicago, and you're not allowed to own a gun in the city, right? Like, that's
Yeah.
the worst city to
Michael
try to own a
Farley,
gun.
yet another reason to never go anywhere near Chicago.
Yeah.
All right. We got an idea of what we're going to
Laser
see
beam.
Cattleman for his wedding. We'll see. I don't know what his plan is for his honeymoon, so maybe we'll see him next week. Maybe we won't. I do have the Freedom Bug Assault in the cart, so
Yeah,
I'll probably,
him playing for all of eternity is to sit on the crapper shooting black flies.
Dude,
that?
that's what I do. It's very entertaining.
I know, that's why I brought it up. That's
That's
what you do.
$10 less than Amazon.
I know, but it ain't going to get there on Saturday.
No, it ain't gonna get there, and you're gonna pay $10 in shipping. Like, no, that's
Yeah,
dumb.
probably. All right. Well, that's it for us, guys. Anything else for before we close up shop from you two?
No, I'm just
Nope.
excited to get the Space Cowboy going.
All right, guys. Well, that is it from the TLD crew. We are out of here, and we will catch you next Thursday. Adios.
Deuces.